Guys, watch out. I got a show to do. Move. Oh, this is already on this one, so my apologies. Just kind of looks different, so. But anyways, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the live edition of WFSO Aftermath, and I gotta get the pre-recorded version done. So give me a moment here. Gotta feed the family because they won't leave me alone. Let me just check this up and we can get started. I'm gonna talk about yesterday's Bucks and Hornets game, and let's see, talk about that. My thoughts and stuff. Also, talk about a little bit of wrestling news with stuff that that happened this past Friday when SmackDown was in town. So we'll talk about a little about that. See if there's any interest in the wrestling news. A little bit of comic book and TV news we're gonna talk about as well, and stuff development that's going on in Milwaukee. So we're gonna talk about all four of the subjects that we normally will talk about here on this channel. So I just gotta do one more thing before we get started to do the pre-recorded version. So let's see if I can find it. Let's go to files. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Well, we're gonna open that up, and because some of the things had actually changed, so we will get to that. And some of the stuff we probably know so far about, stuff that's going on with like what's that? With like upcoming like events like for the year 2025, we're gonna talk about that. So get that on the road first and set that up, and let's get to a sandwich. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, WWE. Okay, yeah. Like I said, we're gonna talk about that. After we get done talking about the Bucks. Um, I'm just trying to get this video started, the pre-recorded video started. So let's click the screencast. Um, thanks. Um, just a sandwich. You're like the second person that just asked me that. I don't know, this is kind of weird, but anyways, hopefully because we might go longer than an hour because there's just a lot to talk about this past weekend with not only but like development stuff that's going on here in Milwaukee, but there's also news that happened in like WWE and like some updated stuff that we're gonna talk about so far. But we are gonna talk about this Bucks game first, so I'll be surprised to how you make us. Okay, now that's a dumb question. I'm not gonna tell you like how I make a sandwich. Just plain and simple. I think you're just being a jerk. But anyway, let me move this camera. We're gonna get started. Let's see. If I'm repeating myself, I apologize. Hey, what's up, everybody that's watching the pre-recorded episode of WFSO Aftermath. As I was talking with the people that's watching live, of course, we're going to talk about yesterday's Bucks and Hornets game. We're going to talk about that. Plus, SmackDown was here this past Friday, and get to see some of the pictures that I took for ones that's watching a pre-recorded episode. So you get to see that. Pretty updated like pay-per-views that's going to happen next year. We're going to talk about that. Just see if there's some interesting wrestling news as well. Um, what's up? Like comic book movies and TV news. We're going to talk about some of that. Also, any developments that's going on in the city of Milwaukee, we'll talk about that as well. Oh, okay. I accept your apology. And like we got people on here, like on the chat. Like if y'all want to talk about Milwaukee bus stuff or wrestling stuff or you know stuff from comic books and TV and movies. And also any developments you want to talk about that's going on in Milwaukee. So we can talk about that. So y'all can post along on the live chat if y'all want to talk about that stuff, or there's some news that I didn't get or did miss. We can talk about that. But let's get this Bucks and Hornets game out the way, so we can talk about some of the good stuff, like the things that happen in wrestling. So 114, 115. The Bucks lost to the Charlotte Hornets for the second consecutive time in the season for the Bucks. They get screwed. The game gets screwed by a referee. Oh, it's just turkey sandwich. But anyways, yeah, the final, you know, where Melo, I keep on forgetting his name, but LaMelo Ball. I know I've been saying it wrong, but like he tripped, he fell on his own, but they refs called it a foul on Giannis, and it was just like really ridiculous, and like why they would make that call.
With his $100,000 fine for a derogatory slur.
Oh yeah, Malelo Ball. Yeah, it was like an anti gay slur or something like that. They said. Hey, what's going on, Riley? Um. Oh, do you watch the Independents? Who you think the WWE needs to sign? Yeah, that's a tough one because there's a lot of people that WWE needs to sign. Um. God. Well, especially like in the Chicago and well, yeah, I'll say some here in the Wisconsin area too, but some of that keen. I'm not keen on some of the people like in Wisconsin because like some of them are like just like complete jerks and like over the top with themselves. But yeah, there are some people in Wisconsin. They should look at, especially in Chicago. You have like some of the women. I would say Sierra. She's from here. They should look at her. Jay Paul and Mike Tyson. No, I did not watch that match because I kind of knew the results, and it seems like it was going to be a disaster. That's what I'll call it. So, just from what I know, it was like a real disaster. So, yeah, I did not watch that fight. It's like mainly it was like an exhibition match. So it's like, no, I didn't watch that godforsaken fight. No, it was bad. Just hopefully WWE don't have those problems when they start showing Raw on in January. But anyways, more about wrestling in a minute. But let's get to the quarter status of the Bucks, and I can't talk much about this game because I was in and out of sleep. Yeah, I already know who won, but like I said, it was just like it was bound for that person to win anyway. So it was like no point watching it. Just how the way everything was like set up. So yeah, I already know who won. But I slept through most of the first half. It was just just a long past 3 4 days, and I was on and off. Then I kind of woke up in the second half because it looked like, I think the Bucks still had the lead at that one point. Yep, he did. Um, Milwaukee did lead in the first quarter against Charlotte, 39-33. Um, Second quarter, Charlotte was up by 2 points, 26-24. But the first quarter, that was the highest the Bucks ever scored, and the second quarter was the lowest that Charlotte Hornets ever scored. Then the third quarter, you got them both tied, 27-27. And yeah, the fourth quarter, like, it was a little bit of falling apart, but although Charlotte did win the quarter, and we already know, about the call that was made, and all that stuff. So 29-24, Charlotte over Milwaukee on that quarter. Um, wow, you betted against them? And I feel sorry for you, man. I just wouldn't have bet on that fight, period. I just couldn't. Because it's just like I'm saying about the fight. Like, it's all like, it was like all a big setup and stuff like that. But I heard the other fights that was happening before then was pretty good. The fights before that one. Um, but yeah, like, something that involves with Jake Paul is, because his brother Logan Paul, in the wrestling too. And and I heard at the end of the match, his brother Logan Paul, who also wrestles in WWE, got the balls to challenge Mike Tyson to a match too. I'm like, you kidding me? Nobody don't want to see. Well, I'm sorry for the people that got suckered into watching that event, but I'm glad y'all was watching it for the other matches that happened. Who do you think will win with Jake Paul versus Logan Paul? Oh God, that's a hard one. Um, just by him being like younger and more taller and might have more of a reach than Jake, I would say his brother Logan. Not saying that because I'm a wrestling fan myself, but I think Logan Paul will have like more of an advantage than Jake would. But anyways, team status. Let's start with Milwaukee first. 47-92 with 51.1% from the field. 15-36 with 41 points. Might as well say just 42% from three, which is okay, but not too bad. Kind of one of the things where the Bucks kind of screwed up at with the free throw, only 5 of 11, and the sad thing is, Giannis only attempt one, free throw, which we will talk about Doc Rivers in a minute, but yeah, that's just crazy because normally Giannis will get to the free throw and stuff like that, but he got it in one and missed the free throw, and just that one. 8 offensive rebounds with a total of 40. 31 assists, which is really good. 6 steals, 6 blocks. And really, I'm happy about these turnovers. They're not that horrible like they normally would, but I think who had the most turnovers? Oh, okay, it was Andre Jackson Jr. with the most turnovers with 3. Okay. Giannis didn't do too bad. He only had 2. So 9 turnovers. So they are starting, to take care of the ball, which thank God they are. So let's get to Charlotte, which they are really missing their big man. I think the only big man they had available was like, sorry for moving this camera. I think Muso Dibaye, but I think he's like 6'9", 6'10" or something like that. Yeah, so their only big man that they had Grant Williams like starting at center. So yeah, it was insane. So yeah, small lineup. Um, sorry. Let's see. 41 to 93 with 44.1% from the field for Charlotte. 15 to 42 from three with 30, might as well say 36%. They did pretty good in free throws, and they was mostly, they were just getting to the line. 18 to 21, we might as well say that's 86% from the free throw. 16 offensive rebounds, which, the Bucks got to do better at with offensive rebounds. Total of 53, 25 assists, 7 steals. I know that's one more than the Bucks. 4 blocks, and they ain't did that bad on turnovers either. So it seems like most of this game was like make or miss. So yeah, Charlotte only had like 10 turnovers. Let's get to the player status. So y'all kind of see like I'm trying to like rush to the wrong so we can get to like some of the other stuff. So like I said, this show may end up being more than an hour, so I apologize. Um, Now let's talk about the player status. And yeah, it just really just didn't look that great. Brook Lopez was a little bit of a slump, which he needed to step up, and I see that he was trying to attempt the too many threes again. Oh my God. But anyways, Torian Prince, like I said, like I was saying, like he needed to step up, and he finally did, and hopefully, he keeps continuing that way to step up, and yeah, he'll be good. And I think like he keep this up, he probably end up staying with the Bucks maybe the next few years. Maybe they'll offer him like a higher contract, but we'll see. 23 points, 1 steal, 5 assists, 3 rebounds with 2 offensive rebounds, 1 for 1 from the free throw, 4 of 5 from 3, and 9 of 14 from the field. So that's something. Um, so yeah, Torian Prince did lead the team in scoring. Giannis Antetokounmpo with 22 points, 2 blocks, 12 assists, 15 rebounds. So his first triple double of the season. And plus he had 2 offensive rebounds. 0-1 from 3 and 0-1 from the free throw, and 11 to 22 from the field. Deron Wright, yeah, he did okay. But he had 7 points, but his defense were like off the chain with this one. He had 3 blocks, 1 steal, 6 assists, 3 rebounds with 1 offensive rebounds, 0-2 from the free throw, and I'm surprised and stunned that he missed free throws. 1 of 7 from 3 and 3 of 10 from the field. Andre Jackson Jr., I think it's a season high for him, 14 points. So he was hitting like most of his shots too. So that's one of the reasons that they stayed in the game. So 14 points, 1 assist, 2 rebounds, 2 of 2 from the free throw, 4 of 5 from 3, and 4 of 6 from the field. That's something. And our bench, although we did like a 9-man rotation, our bench still did pretty good. But AJ Green was a little bit slumping today. So hopefully, tomorrow it'll be, wake up call, and hopefully he'll do better. And plus, they'll be at home too. Bobby Portis led the bench with 21 points, 3 assists, 7 rebounds with 2 offensive rebounds. 2 of 5 from the free throw, 1 of 2 from 3, and 9 of 15 from the field. Yeah, and I'm glad, the assist thing, like I said, like there's times he just needs to pass the ball, not always, shooting it. Even Pat Connaughton did all right, and this is like a total shock. 10 points, 2 assists, 7 rebounds with 1 offensive rebound, 2 of 4 from 3, and 4 of 8 from the field. Gary Trent Jr., looks like he's starting to get some of his groove back. 10 points, 3 steals, 1 assist, 2 of 6 from 3, but 4 of 8 from the field. And that's it for the Bucks. Let's talk about Charlotte. let's see. Although Grant Williams was like they're playing their center, but it seems like he did all right for them. But we're gonna start with Brandon Miller with he had 13 points, 2 steals, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, 3 of 11 from three, and 5 of 17 from the field. Miles Bridges, 19 steal, 3 assists, 7 rebounds with 2 offensive rebounds. Perfect 2 of 2 from the free throw, 3 of 7 from three, and 7 of 15 from the field. Um, Malelo Ball he had the game high of 26 points, 6 assists, 9 rebounds with 2 offensive rebounds. So a near triple double for him, and 11 of 11 from the free throws. So made all his free throws. 1 of 7 from three, and 7 of 20 from the field. And all of his scoring was basically from the second half, because he in the first half with only 7 points. Josh Green with 15 points, 3 steals, 5 assists, 5 rebounds with 1 offensive rebound. 2 of 2 from the free throw, 3 of 4 from three, and 5 of 8 from the field. And yeah, it seems like only 2 people did like good for their bench. So Moussa Diabe. I'm sorry if I spotched the name. 12 points, 3 blocks, 1 steal, 1 assist, 14 rebounds. So double double with 10 offensive rebounds. Yeah, that's crazy. And 6 of 7 from the field. And you got Trey Man with 11 points, 4 rebounds with 1 offensive rebounds, 1 of 2 from three, and 5 of 8 from the field. Like I said, the final score. Although the refs screwed the Bucks the past 2 games, but Charlotte just won this one. The last one we kind of got lucky, but this one, yeah, darn refs. 114 to 115, and the Hornets snapped the Bucks 2 game winning streak. Hopefully they can start another one tomorrow when they next face Houston. So that's the next team they face. They will be at home for that one. That will be tomorrow, and probably after the game, or probably after the game probably be last until like 9:30. So probably after the game, we'll try to hurry up and do like bus talk. Um, Anyways, oh wow, this week they face each other next. Hornets and Bucks. That's the next time they face each other is the 23rd, which is I think it's Thursday or Friday. I think it's Thursday or Friday. So, oh yeah, I can always go to this. So what's November 23rd? Go back. Hey, one is. Oh, Saturday. Okay. So yeah, Saturday game. So that should be interesting. And after that, Bucks back at the Hornets one more time. On February. I'm sorry, February 5th. So yeah, we just gonna go to stats and standings. Well, we're not gonna talk about other games, so we just gonna skip that part. So let's just go to stats. I think Giannis may dropped a little bit, but we'll see. Let's see if he gained like other attributes in the stats. As y'all know, Damian Lillard is still out. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was surprised about that block. I thought they actually like kicked it. But talk about the Packer and the Bears game. Yeah, I'm still like stunned. Like I'm glad the Packers win, but I'm still like stunned. Just from the way just everything looked. Come on. Okay, yeah. Now I want to act a little slow. Let's say I apologize, guys. This I don't know, but like after this, I might just rest this laptop because I was on it all day, just trying to like get like stuff to talk about. So we're just like waiting on the stats pop up. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna talk about a little bit of wrestling in a few minutes. Just wait on talk about the stats and the standings of the NBA, which I still don't get. Why is it here we go a little bit. Maybe we got too much stuff up, but like I said, there's a lot to talk about for the past four, I said 4 or 5 days or something like that. Um, come on. I'm sorry, guys. So this should not be happening. That was another, like I said, that's business stuff. I know the stuff like developments and stuff in Milwaukee we're gonna talk about later. Okay, here we go. It's finally up. Right now, Giannis. Oh, okay, he still lead the NBA in scoring. Although his points per game only went down by like one. Now it's 32.3. And of course you got the other five. Oh, Giannis is up there now. Now he's number 3 in rebounds. So they need to make a case for him to be MVP. So if he keep on having these numbers, yeah, I can see him. Although I'm gonna be looking off, we're not gonna look at score. We're just gonna look at blocks because I think from last time I checked, I know Giannis is like in the top 20 in blocks. So yeah, let's just see like how high he is on the other top 20. Okay, sorry, just trying to sit straight so I can stop this balance of the laptop and hopefully we can get there. Okay, Victor Wembanyama leads the league in blocks. Brook is in fifth, 2.3, because I think he only had one block. Okay, Giannis is number 12 in blocks with 1.4 a game. And hopefully he'll get higher than that, but we'll see. Now we're just gonna look at standings before we get out of here and talk about a little bit of wrestling stuff. So just hold on a minute. I'm sorry, guys. I just don't know why. This is going like real slow. But then again, I got a lot of stuff that I gotta that's up here. Okay. I guess we can just talk about the East. We have Cleveland still undefeated and pretty shocked that they still are. Um, okay, I hate when this happens. Let me move this a little bit. this is bad. Wonder why now it's want to act up in the midnight. I hate when it gets cold, like when it gets like temperature starting to drop. Like the internet at times just want to act funny. And it's still going. Oh, there it is. Okay. Like I said, Cleveland's still undefeated. Best in the NBA right now. Boston is in second. Orlando Magic is in third. The Knicks are in fourth. Detroit is in fifth. Um, Pacers sixth. Atlanta seventh. Miami eighth. Charlotte ninth. Chicago 10, Milwaukee 11, then got Washington and Philadelphia, then Toronto still, last in the East, but I think they're last in the NBA period. And wow, Wizards got a wow. The Wizards 8-game losing streak, and of course Cleveland probably got the highest with 15-game winning streak. Okay, then you got the in the West, Warriors finally up on top on the first seed. Then you got Thunder, Rockets, Lakers, Phoenix, Denver, Minnesota, Memphis, and Sacramento are tied. Dallas and the LA Clippers are tied. Then you got the Spurs. You got Trailblazers, Pelicans, which I'm still pretty surprised that the Pelicans are down there, and the Utah Jazz. Yeah, that's crazy. So like I said before, they got a game tomorrow. So after the game, I will try to be on here right away and talk about tomorrow's game between Bucks and Rockets. So maybe they can get back up in the win column and start like another winning streak. So we will see. So move on from basketball, and we're going to talk about wrestling. So for most of y'all that already know, SmackDown was in town this past Friday. Yeah, I guess in the beginning of the day and stuff like that on Friday, it was like kind of chaotic because the hotel we're normally be staying at, it was like booked because they had like a public defender convention, and I think they had something else too. I think it was something like a like some it was pickleball they were saying. So it was like a pickleball game that was going on too, and you had some of them people who were staying there. So it was like all kind of mess. Like most of us didn't get checked in until like about almost 2 o'clock, and yeah, it was just ridiculous. So yeah, it was like kind of a struggle. But before the room, I did meet. I did went to by the arena. You know, do some she got to meet some people. There's people I met more than there's when it comes to low like women wrestlers. I don't mind meeting them more than once. So I'm like, yeah, why not? Of course, meet Jen. Electra Lopez. Now Piper Niven, this is a new one. Like, finally get to meet her, so I was happy about that. Um, got Blair Davenport, first time meeting her. Andrade, first time meeting him, so that was a score. I'm pretty deadly again, but they end up pretty cool. First time Jay Gargill, so I'm happy with that one. Tommaso Ciampa, second time meeting him. And Joey Gargano, second time meeting him, and first time Carmelo Hayes. So I was happy with like who I got, and just wasn't complaining or anything like that. But yeah, I was happy. Of course, just showing y'all some of the photos of you know that same day that was going on. Of course, y'all see here. This is gonna be like another venue, like gonna host like concerts and stuff like that, and possible, could be some wrestling shows. We might have like some big ones like GCW may come here or TNA or whoever. So it's good, having concerts and like maybe some special events when like if the Bucks make it to the playoffs, they'll host like some special things here. But it won't be next year that they gonna host the 2025 playoffs for it because they won't be done until close to the end of the year next year. So maybe like no later than December next year they will be done. So they're probably gonna start filling up spots for like stuff to happen in 2026. So we are going to talk about stuff that's playing in next year and plus in 2026. We will get to that in a moment. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, it's still there. Okay, I thought it was something gone. So I think that venue is going to fit up to I think 900. No, I think it's like a because the first one before they was going to make two of them, but like the cost was getting high, so they had to downsize and end up just doing like one big thing. So the first one was supposed to be like the small one was supposed to be 800, and the bigger one was supposed to be like I think like 1,200. So I think they shrunk it down to like 1,000 people that can watch like this the whatever event that's going on there and things like that. So that'd be cool. Um, can't wait till they done with it the end of next year and see what other events going on. So yeah, of course the line and it was a near sellout. So it was a near sellout crowd. So of course the Brock Lesnar guy, like I knew him like a long time ago, but it's like just been a while. So yeah, um, merchandise and where my seat was at. Um, I was very close to not going, but what, in getting some deals on the ticket at the last minute, and yeah, there we go. Um, okay, this was a dark match. Gianni Vinci against Apollo Cruz. Although I'm gonna like click real fast because I know there's like a video, so trying to. I tried to skip that, but let's just keep going. Yeah, and Apollo Cruz won off of a false splash, 1, 2, 3. So that's that one dark match. Then they straight up went to speed. I thought like with speed they had like two matches, but they only had that one, and that was for the speed men's championship, which was Andrade was defended against Dragon Lee. Um, but that was an awesome match. But Dragon Lee ended up winning the match. It's probably gonna be sorry to spoil that for y'all. But yeah, that's probably gonna end up being on X. I don't know if it's gonna be this Wednesday episode or next Wednesday, but I don't need to keep up with speed, so because I just think it shouldn't be on X. They should have just have it on YouTube. But that's just me. Yeah, Michael Cole came in. Cody Rhodes. Yeah, Cody Rhodes talking to Nick Aldis. Y'all probably seen that. I'm just gonna try to skip it as fast as I can. Of course, you saw the first round of the Women's United States Championship tournament. Had Bailey, B-Fab, and I believe Candice LeRae, the current women's speed champion. So, and of course, you already know Bailey won, and I thought, they were going to do something different. Like, I was pulling for B-Fab, but that did not happen. and they didn't have her wrestle that much, and I'm just like, what's going on? And like some people was like she wasn't really that good in the ring or anything like that. So I was just like, she might need it some time, and yeah, she was doing great. It was like everybody got the ooh and ah in the match, and everybody was like happy about it and was impressed with her. So hopefully she'll do more. And maybe she'll get another opportunity to get at the United States Championship match. You know, whenever she get like a chance to. It was revealed this Friday too that the final two women that's gonna be fighting for the Women's United States Championship match, that will happen at Saturday night's main event on December 14th. That'll be on NBC. So that will be going on. As you see, LA Knight came out. Of course, he ended up going to against Humberto. For he had the United States Championship Open Challenge, and of course, LA Knight did retain. Yeah, the Street Profits went against Motor City Machine Guns for the tag team titles. The match ended up being, but I think what they probably would do, they probably would say it would be Street Profits winning by I think it was Street Profits winning by, or no, it was Motor City Machine Guns won by disqualification thanks to Tommaso Ciampa, attacking like everybody. So they might going to fit something in where it's going to be end up being a three team triple threat match. So that's a possibility, but I guess it's going to be like a matter of when that's going to happen. So yeah, we don't know. Yeah, Naomi against Nia Jax for the women's title. But before that, they had the feud with Bloodline and OGs and 2.0, and Bronson Reed ended up joining the Bloodline 2.0 as their fifth member for the Survivor Series match. So it all depends what the OG Bloodline is gonna join in. So y'all probably already saw the ending of it. Roman Reigns ended up making the call, which Jey Uso suggested try to call the Wise Men, and unfortunately, got disconnected. But if y'all remember, and this was somebody had put up on this weekend too, that y'all forget that excuse me, Paul Heyman has two phones. The one that he has, then another one that Solo Sikoa destroyed when he tried to call Roman Reigns. This was like back in April, so if he was trying to call that number, the phone was destroyed. So yeah, main event dark match was Judgment Day defending the tag titles against Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee of LWO. So Judgment Day's JD McDowell and Finn Balor with Carlito in their corner. The match ended up being LWO won by disqualification, and out of nowhere, it was like a 3-on-2 attack with JD McDowell, Finn and Carlito. Then out of nowhere, excuse me, Braun Strowman made the save, and it ended up being a six-man tag. And of course, LWO and Braun Strowman ended up winning. So yeah, I didn't expect the match to end like as quick as it did. And yeah, that was pretty much it for that one. So a good show. Normally they would announce when the next time they'll be here, but they didn't. But like I said, it was like a near sellout crowd. I don't know if they said they were sold out or anything like that, so I don't know. But if they did, you might as well say it was close. But yeah, it was good show. Um, we can just skip to that for now. Okay, I get the tap. So if y'all saw the last video that I put up, okay, what is take that off? There we go. Okay, so there's some updating. So when the last time I posted this, like a month ago. So I think that's what it was. It was a month ago that I posted this. So there will be a few changes I will make here. That although Royal Rumble in Indianapolis, that's correct, and we already know about WrestleMania 41 in Vegas. That's correct. We heard about the backlash overseas. That's correct, but we will fix the date on that one. Um, King and Queen of the Ring. I don't know if they're gonna have that one, but they gotta have a Saudi Arabia show, which is probably gonna end up being that. And we're not sure they're gonna have another Clash at the Castle. That we're not sure. And SummerSlam, yes, we know that it's gonna happen there. We're not sure about the Bash in Berlin. Maybe another PLE event. That probably would happen. Maybe they do another Black Blood or name it something else. We don't know. And of course, you got Crown Jewel that's going to be sometime early November. Then you got Survivor Series somewhere. And I was like predicting some of the places like where it was going to be. But for what we know now, I can change some of these. So this would not be in the UK Elimination Chamber. It will be in Toronto. Toronto. Let's just put, because we already know what it means. Like, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And we know the official date on that one. That would be March 1st. So right now it'll be a big gap between Elimination Chamber and WrestleMania, which now WrestleMania is going to start a little bit later in April, probably because of the weather. Okay, the rumors we know about Backlash so far, most likely is going to be in May. We don't know the exact date, but it will be in Tokyo, Japan. Like, we think that's going to be in May, but we're not sure like what day or anything like that, so we can change that. King of Queen of the Ring, we don't know, but they're going to have another Saudi Arabia show, so that's probably what it's going to be, and we're just going to stick with May for now. And like I said, Clash of the Castle, I don't know they're going to do anything with that in June, but rumor has it for Money in the Bank that may be in Milwaukee. What we heard right now, this possibly will be in June. We'll just say June or July for now, in case anything's changed. So yeah, don't know what they're gonna do, but so that probably means that we'll just say maybe they'll do the Clash of the Castle either June or maybe in July. So yeah. or they'll just do like 2 pay-per-views in June, then just have like extra one in July. Maybe something else will come up. Um, won't be the Great American Bash, but that would be NXT thing. So we're kind of updated on stuff that we think that's going to go on right now. So this is like all we know, but like I said, plans may change. So I said like the Bad Blood. I said another pay-per-view that probably would be either, I think it would be October, would end up being somewhere on the West Coast. So that's what I think, and I think Survivor Series next year will be somewhere like south of the United States. It'll be somewhere in south, maybe like Texas or Miami or something like that. Don't know. And you know NXT PLE events. So we already know they're gonna have Vengeance Day like sometime in February, but just don't know when. It'll probably be maybe like a week before Elimination Chamber. So it would make sense at least had like something like at least a week or two before that. Just to keep some people like entertained, pay-per-view wise. Well, PLE events. I'm sorry. Keep on calling that. Of course, you got Stand and Deliver. That's most likely going to be in Las Vegas, April 19th. Although Battleground or another PLE event, maybe like in the East Coast, it probably would be in June. Um, but we will have to put like either June or July if they do like that little thing like packages that they did in Toronto that they can do for Milwaukee. Let's just say if it does like happen in June, like Money in the Bank, then they can have maybe Heat Wave there in June. So that's a possibility. Um, Let me see. No, Great American Bash was like a NXT like 2 week event that was like shown on the Tuesday. So we don't have to do that. But yeah, we got Vengeance Day in February, Stand and Deliver, that's gonna be in Vegas. Battleground or another PLE event may happen in May, but that probably will end up being, my guess, will maybe on the East Coast. And Heat Wave, maybe after they had Money in the Bank, they probably had the pay-per-view, well, PLE event of maybe Heat Wave or whatever they want to call it at that time will be in Milwaukee. So it'll be June or July. No Mercy in September. May, like I said, in the Midwest, maybe Chicago may finally have a PLE event, because they didn't have a PLE event this year, which normally they would be, but they don't. Halloween Havoc, I said probably East Coast. The jury still is on that, but it'll probably what happened in November. And I just remember, the December PLE. I would say, as we know, it would be Deadline. Let's see. And I also said that maybe in West Coast it'll probably be sometime like early December, like it is gonna be for this coming up. Maybe the week after Survivor Series. So that's like what we know so far on the possible PLE events and things like that. So that's what we know so far. Um, like we were saying like earlier, like Milwaukee was in a running for like bidding on for Money in the Bank. So it's possible, that can happen in June. If not, it'll probably will be July. So that's why I put June because the rumors hearing that it could be in June. Well, either way, in the summer, it's pretty darn cool. Um, but anyways, then you have, let's see, that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It still will be the amount of pay-per-views that they will always have, but maybe there'll probably be some other deals that they probably would have, like working with some other people. So nothing in January, but there also rumor has it that I will say that I think it would be in San Antonio that they will do another Saturday night main event in January. I think it's like a few weeks before the Royal Rumble. So I guess like WWE has the deal that they're gonna do at least like 5 Saturday nights main events from December of this year all the way up through probably December of 2025. Unless they'll work out another deal, but we'll see. Um, but yeah, so this is like the stuff we know so far. But yeah, let me put that star there for like the to be confirmed. So it's confirmed, but we ain't gonna confirm backlash yet because we don't know the exact date that it's gonna happen. Same thing with we know it's gonna be in Saudi Arabia and it may be like King or Queen of the Ring, but we just don't know exactly what day. We don't know that. Not sure they're gonna have Classic Castle, um, unless they probably will move that to October instead of you know whatever. Who knows? Um, of course, she's all about Money in the Bank. Like, looks like it will be in Milwaukee, so we'll we'll see when we can confirm that. Of course, yeah. Let me confirm this one too. The rest of these I can't confirm. So these, like, of course, like I'm gonna keep this on there, and we'll just wait and see. So we know anything else, like we will like do like a video like this, like updating on like stuff that's that's going on and things like that, like with upcoming WWE calendar. Probably like around like the end of the year, like very close to the new year, we will like do this again, but we will add AEW stuff too, which we know like a few of their things were confirmed, but we don't know other things, especially like with this new deal that they got with Warner Brothers Discovery that they're gonna show all their pay-per-views on Max. So yeah, we just got to keep that in mind. Um, let's see if there's any wrestling news, so we can get that out of there. Besides the news that I'm talking about, let's just see if there's anything else before we move on. Um, let's see. Of course, Triple H and Sandy were at the UFC yesterday. Well, not surprised at that one. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. That's one thing that we want to talk about. Update on Freddie Prinze Jr.'s of his wrestling federation. See how that's going on. Let's see. Okay, so he said that conversations with networks about the possible federation are not going as swimmingly as he hoped. Okay, he went to Warner Bros. Discovery, which was the worst meeting out of all of them. Wow. Nothing that WBD executives wanted a reality show and nothing more from Prince. I gave the same pitch to everyone else. The only place that didn't work was WBD. Okay. Prince also took his pitch to the Vice, which is they were on Dark Side of the Ring. The media company wasn't in the place to do anything with their enthusiasm for the pitch. They're going under some business restructuring. They couldn't afford the show. Lamely that he couldn't capitalize on the Dark Side of the Ring audience. There are a couple of other places where meetings went well, but I feel like I wasn't pitching to the people high enough to totem pole to get an idea heard by the top dogs. Um, let's see. Prince said an unnamed streamer asked his wife Sarah Michelle Gellar about Prince's interest in wrestling, and she made the connection. So yeah, right now it seems like he's kind of struggling on trying to have like something people listen to him. Like Fox, like they're looking for something. So I'm surprised they wouldn't jump on it. So I think he's probably gonna have something work with Fox. So maybe something next year. Because right now, on Fridays now on Fox they show college football. That's gonna happen until the end of the season, which would be not that long from now. Um, but yeah, I hope he does get it started, and that will have more opportunities for other people to join like another federation. For a person that knows the end of the house as being like a WWE writer, like he is, and of course that was in the Hollywood business, since he was a teen himself. So yeah, get more experience with somebody that's behind the scenes. So that'll be good for just hopefully that he'll get something going. But we will see. Um, let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, of course what happened on SmackDown too. The Jade and Bianca was gonna have Naomi's back just in case anything happens. But okay, Raquel and Liv end up attacking them and letting them out, and all the craziness that happened on that part. But yeah, there's really ain't much going on. But I know AEW's Full Gear pay per view event will be this coming Saturday. I'm not sure if I'm gonna watch it or not, but we will see. But I actually want to look at the price of that. Let me just do that. Yeah, All Elite Wrestling. Let's see, not talking about Collision, but let's just do events and just go to there. So like I said, for those that still with me, I appreciate it. And I know probably in the East Coast it's probably like midnight, like past midnight here, and it's 11:04 here. And I told y'all this is probably gonna be longer than an hour, with a lot of stuff that I didn't get to talk about or didn't do videos on for the past few days. So okay, Okay. Full gear. Are they gonna have more? I thought they had more information about the Oh, that's already set. Okay. So the match. Well, they're probably gonna add some more matches because they only got one AEW 0 Hour, and they're gonna add like a few more to that. Um, let's see what else. Cause you be thinking they would have like more information on there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, because I was thinking like how you would be able to like get more information on their appeal. Okay, Dave and Buster's, payperview.com, traditional cable and satellite. Like if they showing it at because there's a Dave and Buster's that's in Wild Toaster that's like still in the county, but it would be yeah, except all. Because I know some places will have it like in movie theaters too, but okay. Wait a minute. The Mega Sports Bar and Grill? Are you serious? Or they just put that there? Let me just see my location. Best bar for AEW. Sports Club. Oh, okay. Yeah, now I know where they're at. Like I couldn't even tell at first because they got that old sign of the Charlie. Nope, not that one. So go back. Best bar for AEW. Although I know Mega Sports Bar and Grill shows like sports and things like that because that was mainly what it is, a sports bar and grill. And they got good food anyway, so about to say if they were showing it, no, so not that one either. Yeah, now I'm gonna go all the way up to West Alice at the Drunken Uncle. I don't even know if that's still open, but I don't know. Depending on the cost of the pay per view, I might just like because normally you'd be like trying to like watch it for free and like certain sites and stuff, but like since like it's just so strong and you can't even I just clicked on that. Okay, maybe I'll just do it this way. Find establishments. Maybe I'll do that. Oh, okay. It's mainly the Wauwatosa one that will probably will Dave and Buster's. So probably what I'm gonna do, I'm probably gonna give them a call tomorrow and see like if they actually am gonna show it. But I know certain movie theaters like show it too, but it's just like but it's not anywhere like in the Milwaukee area. It's like out of the like in Waukesha or something like that. So let me click on Dave and Buster's. Okay, let's see Saturday. Oh yeah, they are gonna show it. Okay. They also show WWE stuff too, so that's interesting. Um, but yeah, I guess I might be doing that. Going to Dave and Buster's. Um, but yeah, I guess I found something, and I'm probably just gonna keep this tab and then we just like post it on there. So of course this is the Facebook page. Um, come on, put the post up so I can let's see. So watch the AEW full gear this coming ATR this Saturday at Dave Oh, I didn't mean to put a period. That's strange. Saturday, Dave and Buster's in Wauwatosa. Did I spell that right? Let me look. WAUWA. Okay, that's why I'm messing up at. Just had to add a W. WAUWA Wauwatosa. So I'm gonna remind myself to call them tomorrow and talk to them about it and see if they actually will show it. If they do, I will go there. But hey, they got good food there, so can't complain. Um, I don't know how crazy it's going to be, so I'm probably going to end up going there like 2 hours before it starts. Cause I know some people probably be there just watching like other sports. Okay, UFC Fight Night. They're gonna show. Wait, 2 a.m. Must be late Friday night, or they're gonna show that. But besides Friday, like local games and stuff, apparently they will show. But yeah, that's still cool that they, they're also doing WWE stuff too. So we'll see. I would not go to Royal Mines because it's like troubling and stuff already. But um, well, yeah, let's just see if like anybody says something. And like I said, I'm gonna end up going there, early and stuff like that. So I'll probably see if the wife wants to go too, and she probably well, if she doesn't, I can understand because she's not big in with AEW, but probably eating out there and the food there is like really good anyway, so maybe so. Um, okay, that'll be it to talk about for like wrestling. So, like I said, on Friday I'm gonna end up talking about my predictions, AEW Full Gear. So stay tuned for that. Um, Next week, we got Survivor Series and we got Turning Point of TNA. So on separate days, I think most likely Thursday, I'm going to talk about next Thursday. I'm going to talk about Turning Point. Then next Friday will be like my predictions on WWE Survivor Series. So maybe by then, the card will be set. So we will see. Now we're gonna get into some comic book movie and TV news. Um, as you can see on the screen, Marvel Zombies will got a release date because we knew like for like weeks that it was gonna be out in October, but we didn't know the exact date. And some of us was thinking early October what makes the most sense, especially they want to hit that because since they said it's gonna be like 4 episodes, so they want to hit that final episode like close to Halloween. So it makes sense. So yeah, it will be debut on Disney Plus on October 3rd. Yeah, just in time for the Halloween season. Of course, the TV and made mature audience only. Of course, this is like the sequel to season one of What If. That zombie episode they had. But it was crazy. But yeah, this will be like interesting on like how all these 4 episodes is going to build up, and it's going to be interesting on what they're going to do. So most of the people that that's on on the NCU like that their live action like personas will be voicing their characters. So we're gonna see the Red Guardian there, Shang-Chi, of course Scarlet Witch, Black Widow, um, Kate Bishop, and also Ironheart maybe on this one too, and of course Miss Marvel. Okay, I thought they had what's his name voice the voice Blade, but then again, just don't pay attention to that part until it's official that there's gonna be voicing the role. So, but yeah, like I said, I can't wait for this, and like I said, it's gonna be a lot of content for Marvel next year because they had like some stuff done already, but thanks to the pandemic and also with the Hollywood strike, yeah, they had some stuff that's on hold, and they're gonna try to release like all of it that they got saved, at least like to the end of the year, because they got the Freddy Neighborhood Spider-Man. That's gonna be January 29th. Um, of course, in February you got Captain America, Brave New World. Um, Not sure there's any. I don't think there's anything like in March. So I think that's. in March and April, I think there's nothing. Oh yeah, March is on Daredevil Born Again. So apologies to that. So you got that Daredevil. Um, then you got May. You got the Thunderbolts. June 23rd, I believe. You got Arnhart. I think they said it's supposed to be like an 8 episode, 8 or 9. Not sure. Um, July, you got the Fantastic Four first steps. That's will kick off phase 6. Then let's see, you have that. Then let's see, I think we got like a break between that. Then you got I believe you got Marvel Zombies in October. Then you got Wonder Man that's supposed to start sometime in December. So a lot of content, and which for me, it's the more the merrier. It'll give me more interested to watch some streaming stuff. Although there's the such thing as they claim as is superhero fatigue, as they claim it. Because my thing is, if y'all can read comic books that comes out every month, then why would you get sick or tired of seeing like Marvel content that's on TV and stuff like that? And the amount that content they got this year, and I know Disney wants to downsize and stuff like that because of cost and they being some cheap bastards, but yeah, like shouldn't be. Of course, you're gonna get the more the merrier. As long as the story is right, and as long as it like makes sense, people will come. But most of us, hardcore Marvel fans, we gonna see it regardless and see like how it all started and how all of it's gonna fit into the MCU. So most of us hardcore fans are gonna see it regardless. So I'm not gonna say like us nerds or anything like that, because like you can be a fan of something and don't have to be called nerd about it. So it's I don't know, it just don't make sense. So that's just me. But yeah, I can't wait to see Marvel Zombies, and I know the wife's gonna be loving this series too. And maybe if it does good, maybe they'll do a season 2. You never know. But I think the wife will be very interested in this show because she did like the zombie episode of What If. So this will probably be interesting to her as well. So we're just gonna see. Is there any more news from comicbook.com about anything else before we move on to like seeing Venom 3 numbers for the fourth week. Let's see. I know last week I did my review on the Penguin. Um, so like I said, it was a good series. Although now wherever after the Penguin is going to lead to Batman Part 2, which we probably ain't going to be seeing until 2026. Just because they're going to start shooting it sometime next year. So which makes sense. So let me see if there's like any comic book movie news and stuff like that before we move on to talk about okay, let's okay, yes. So there is a such thing as that freaking Popeye movie. So let's see. Look at something else. Then we're just gonna move on. Talk about the number for Venom 3 for their fourth week. Really? Oh yeah, we got Creature Commandos coming up. That's gonna be kick off the DCU. So probably after the episode, after the end of the series. Like I don't know if they're gonna do like a season 1 or a season 2 or anything like that. Hello there. Um, like I said, not sure they're gonna do like a season 2, whatever. But like I said, the end of the season, I will do my review on it and I will watch it. Now I know it starts. I think they said December 6th, and I think that's on a Friday. I'm not sure. But I could have the wrong date, but I think let me just click on this before we move on. So you got Creature Commandos in December. Then you got What If that's gonna be around Christmas time in December. With is they say 8, I think they say 8 episodes. So yeah, this kicks off DCU's chapter 1, Gods of Monsters. Um so what they Oh, okay. I didn't know this. I didn't know about this, so this is kind of new to me. Oh, it's not true. Plenty of fun appearances will be in Creature Commandos, but no Lex, young or otherwise. And of course, Creature Commandos happens months before Superman. So okay, they got that out the way. Okay, yeah, Thursday, December 5th, where they start showing Creature Commandos. Well, the series premiere of it. So yeah, well, besides TNA, I got something to watch on Thursday. So, and normally Thursdays will be like a drag day. So, having watching TNA and also, oh, thank you. Besides watching TNA and then watching this, at least something for me to watch you know in December. Um, I hate when this happens. I didn't even click that. So I think that's pretty much it for that part. So we're gonna talk about Venom's numbers at the box office for week 4, if can ever get to it. So it's not number 1 this year. I mean, it's not number 1 this week. It's number 2. So let's look at the numbers that made in the United States. So 1.5 million on Friday, 3.5 million on Saturday, and today 2.2 million. We're a 3-day total of 7.3 million, which is a total in the United States is 127.5 million. So of course they made more like internationally, but at least having like 127.5 million like in the United States, um it's all right. But like I said, international, they really fall back on that one. And of course, they said they passed 400 million, and they said the movie only cost like 120 million. Then again, we don't know how much they cost for like production, not production, but cost like advertising. So we don't know how much they price on that. So like I said this weeks ago. Like just say a total of how much to make the movie and with the advertising. Let's just say it's like in the 200. So even they passed 400 million. So they already made his money back and for the production and then some. So it is a huge win for Venom: The Last Dance. But yeah, and of course, I forgot Craven the Hunter will be out too next month. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot to talk about, Marvel and DC in December, this month. So This is crazy. So, and interesting at the same time. Of course, you already saw the number one movie in the United States is nothing but Red One. Let's see. It made 34 million after 10.9 million on Friday, then 13.2 million on Saturday. But they didn't get the numbers for Sunday yet, so it could be more. Oh, and it cost 200 million for like making stuff. But then again, like you said, we don't know like what the advertisement and stuff like that, how much that's gonna cost. So we don't know. Um. Oh yeah. I think they said December 13th that Joker 2 will be on HBO Max, and yeah, December 14th will be Joker 2, and Friday, December 6th will be Beetlejuice. So for people that want to know that. So December 6th for Beetlejuice 2 and December 13th for Joker Dolan 4th. Or for they do. Or I'm just saying Joker 2. I don't never get that name right. I think I never will. But anyway, let's move on and just talk about Milwaukee development. There's a few things I want to talk about that before we in the show. And like I said, for those who's like still hanging with me, I appreciate it because, like I said, this show was going to end up being more than an hour. So we may end up hitting, the 2 hour mark. Crazy as that sound. Um, and God, I'm yes. Ooh, I know it's after 12:30 East Coast time and 11, a little after 11:30 Central. Um, there was something on here that I wanted to. So if any like business news and updates and also other developments, you can check out businessjournals.com and look at whatever city you're from to get the information on this as well. Let's see. I think I knew what I wanted to talk about, but let me just keep looking. Um, let's see. I think we talked about that one already. Where is it? Um, yeah, the this big mass timber high rise that they're gonna be planning on doing at the like over here behind. Well, they're actually gonna do a lot of stuff with this including this parking lot. So they're trying to make like a lot of stuff like hotels, of course apartment buildings and parking and things like that. So with the construction of you know this as they call it the Edison. Okay, just making sure that was the name. So most likely that's going to start they said first quarter of 2025. They're going to start. Okay, the full construction will start on the second quarter of 2025, which would be sometime no later than this coming May. So okay, they tweak the little things and as you see, like they the picture they got in August, and it still looks like that as of today. They just getting prepared. Do all the groundwork and stuff like that. Um, as they did mention over here about that area as well. So like they have more ambitious plans for downtown Milwaukee that includes a taller mass timber high rise next to the Edison on the side of the Marcus Performing Arts Center parking garage. Yeah, and that's a 700 million project. Project. Sorry. Oh, right now it's far from certain. And okay, they need have like people cause when they have like people like voting like should they do this or have like a zombie area and stuff like that? You know, it gotta go through the committee. So I'm probably know some of y'all probably already knew that. But it'd be interesting. You know, they had something like that. Have that like that big building also. You know, have a like hotel there. So and just plus other ideas that they got for that too. It'll be interesting. But we'll see how that goes. There was another news that I wanted to talk about, and that was here somewhere. And let's see, where is it? Big Sharks Fish and Chicken opened the third location. Um, I didn't know they had two. I only saw that one. That was on 35th and North. So let me just look at this right quick because I didn't know they was actually had three locations. I just thought they only had like one. So oh yeah, okay, never mind. I know where their second location is. I just had to think about it for a second. So they're gonna try to make one on 6239 North Titonia Avenue. Um, that looks like that's past Titonia and Silver Spring. Oh, never mind. The Silver Mills Shopping Center. That's nearby the For those who don't know, that's nearby the DMV. That area. So for those that that live in Milwaukee that's watching this, yeah, that's nearby the DMV. And yeah, like I said, I knew about the location on 35th and North Avenue. Now I just remember about the 56, 53 North 76th Street. I think that's 76 in Hampton, I believe. Okay, the upcoming restaurant will replace Buddy's Pizza and Steak. Oh, it was also owned by him. Okay. So let's see. Among quick service, mostly fried menu items, Big Shark offers catfish, ocean perch, salmon, talipa, shrimp, and cod. All served with fries, coleslaw, bread, chicken-based options including traditional and boneless wings, nuggets, tenders, and gizzards. Hot dogs are listed under sandwiches. Also, Philly cheesesteak, Italian beef, grilled cheese, gyro burger, crispy chicken, and 10 other things in the category. They serve baked potatoes, loaded baked potatoes, salads, sides like cheese sticks, hush puppies, okra, five pickles, and more. And of course, desserts, they got cheesecake, a banana pudding, peach cobbler, and taffy grapes. Hmm, interested. And which gained popularity in Chicago. Okay. Um, Buddy's Pizza and Steak will continue operation through December 5th. Um, he also owns Firebird, which is now at that old where what do they call it? NYPD is at where it used to be like on Capitol. So that's a new place to have. Captain Hook Fish and Chicken. I think that's on 27th and Capitol as well. And Mr. Crab Fish and Chicken. That one I do not know where that one is at. If the licensing application for it if approved, they hope to open it at the beginning of 2025. And the proposed hours are from Monday through Saturday, 10 to midnight, Sunday from 10 to 11. Oh, that stinks. There's going to be people out there going to be hungry like 1 and 2 in the morning. I don't know, just don't make any sense. But that's just my opinion. One more thing I want to talk about before we end the show. Let me see if I can find it here or... No, it's not that one. We already know about Groover going to be moving from 100 East to 411 East Wisconsin sometime next year, which they're going to start construction with the inside of 100 East building, which I normally would bank from, which that's gonna be gone. Sad. But okay, this is the one I wanted to talk about. The expansion with the I-94. Like I mentioned this with my own wife, and there were some things I was like talking about that cause yeah, you got people that's like with the expand, the widening of I-94 from 16th Street all the way up to 70th Street. The thing is like, although right now it's only got like 3 lanes, and everywhere else, like the Marquette interchange, if some of y'all ain't familiar with that, that's like still part of downtown. That it was like, oh, let's see, a couple of decades ago that they extended it from 3 lanes to 4, maybe even 5, I believe. Um, then I think it was like after past 70th Street all the way through where they all split up like around what was that close to Highway 100. That was expanded too. So, and plus, there's people that will come from out of everywhere that goes to like Brewers games, and they don't want to deal with all that traffic. There's like expansions that's going out to like the other freeways that's like, because there's like one that's not that far from me that's actually getting widened up. I thought they was just gonna stick with the 3 and they just like fixing the street for some odd reason, but yeah, they are expanding it. So they saying there's plans to expand the Interstate 94 on Milwaukee's west side, including this area near American Family Field. And the thing is like all be busy up, like people trying to like get out and try to go to American Family Field. This is really needed of is if widening up to like 4 lanes, so it won't be that much traffic. Especially the traffic jams, it'll be real busy, and that just kind of suck. Um, but they said like some of the people around the area they filed the lawsuit that could delay the construction start of next year, and they were saying something that was supposed to take few years or something like that. Which I don't know how, but I'm thinking they probably would take them maybe like about less than 2, but that's just me. But opponents said state and federal transportation officials failed to seriously consider a transit alternative to expanding I-94 from 6 lanes to 8. They claim that mainly harms people of color who don't own cars. Um, I don't know how that will affect people of color that don't own cars. Ain't like they turn up, bridges or anything like that. They just like, oh, they probably will, like, I don't even think they're gonna do that. They're probably just gonna mainly just widen the roads. It's like they really didn't have to do any like bridge tearing or anything like that. So I don't even get that part. It's like they like extending like the one that's nearby me. They decided, you know what, we might as well just fix the bridge too. But they did it like one at a time. So if they're gonna expand, fix the like bridges up too, then so be it. But they're gonna do it maybe like one at a time. I don't think they're gonna do it all at once. I don't know. There's just some people, they just complain so much about stuff that is really needed for the city, and people act like things got to stay the same. The Wichita Falls Symphony Orchestra. Huh. I'm I'm not sure what you mean by Wichita Falls Symphony Orchestra, or it was something that I was talking about earlier about the who was showing AEW or something. But but said like I think all like cities have like a symphony orchestra, especially the one here in Milwaukee. So they have one too. And thanks for the follow, CDef420. Sorry about not mentioning it when you did. So appreciate the follow. So thank you. Um, but yeah, like I said, the project includes a widening of I-94 6 to 8 lanes between 16th Street and 70th Street. It needs to reduce congestion to improve safety, according to Wisconsin Dot and Business Group that support the expansion. Oh, damn. Okay. The project construction is to begin late 2025 and last until 2032. Dang, why so long? Like, I don't get that. Like, I don't think it should take them that long. Unless, they got other stuff that they gotta do. But yeah, but I'm sorry, but people that don't like it, this is really, really needed. And that's gonna be like hard for people, to try to get to the games on time and stuff like that. Especially they dealing with, the traffic jam, like especially like it being 3 lanes. So I think they should really just really think about this and what is needed for the city instead of like, you know, delaying not delaying, but people like canceling everything. Just stupid. Okay, now they talk about public transfer service. Um, well, I'm not thinking about that, but we already know that the prices of the county transit system is going to increase next year because they can't make people like pay for it. They just always letting people on the bus for free, and and that's the result of it. But the plan to widen I-94 in Milwaukee's west side includes improvement bike lanes on 44th Street. They talk about this street that leads up to American Family Field, which runs beneath the freeways and other nearby streets. But the point is they really do need to do something with that freeway. It needs to extend. And for y'all that see this picture, that's how it looks right now. And yeah, I'm sorry, but they really do need to widen it. They really do. It's like we got to like keep up with the times. Milwaukee transit is lacking versus other cities. Like other cities and stuff like that probably got better well, probably not Chicago, but everywhere else probably got like better traffic than it does here. So it's just really, they really need to, do that. Oh, excuse me. So I'm gonna end this from here. But guys, I appreciate y'all watching. Thank the new follower that's on Twitch. So we appreciate y'all watching. There'll be more like live videos coming up. Like I said, the next time I'll probably be live will be tomorrow after the game, talking about the Bucks and Rockets game. So we will talk about that. So there'll be more live content for on here as well. So appreciate it that y'all watching and following us. So please follow us on Twitch. And after you guys that's on YouTube, thanks for the likes that I got today. Please like and subscribe to the channel. We got over 2,100 video for y'all to watch. If you like content like all the content we talk about today, like wrestling, Milwaukee Bucks, developments in Milwaukee, comic book movies, and TV news. So if you enjoy this episode, might as well say this long episode, then you probably will enjoy other content that we got on here as well. And I promise you, the other content are probably a little bit shorter than this. But yeah, please like and subscribe. And you also can check out our website because we got more content on there too. Like, people we met in wrestling, people we met at, at Milwaukee Bucks, other like photos of events and stuff that's going on as well. So that we be at. And plus upcoming events and like wrestling wise in the Midwest. So if y'all want to like check that out, check out the website, wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com. And if you want to be a sponsor yourself, there's a QR code on the sponsor page that you guys can check out. And also, if y'all do me a favor, if y'all in the Milwaukee area, please go check out the Toy Dimension. They will be closing next Monday. So they got like they still got stuff there, like figures, WWE figures, Marvel and DC figures, Funko Pops, comic books as well. So y'all get a chance to have opportunity. Please check them out. Monday through Friday they're open at 4 o'clock. Then Saturday they open at 11. I think Saturday will be their last day. Next Saturday will be their last day they open. So please give them a check out and stuff. And yeah. And yeah, they was the only people gave us a chance on doing our meet and greet this past July, and hopefully going to bigger and better things, and hopefully he does good in the near future or whatever he decides to do. Well, the owner. But yeah, anyways, excuse me. The address is 5925 West North Avenue. So, like I said, y'all get a chance, please check them out. Like I said, I appreciate you guys watching. Like I said, next time we'll probably be on tomorrow, or if any other like news and stuff happen, like wrestling wise or development wise, comic book wise, and wrestling wise, and Milwaukee Bucks wise, we will post it up right here on YouTube. So also, check out the other videos that we have on YouTube as well, and plus like videos on the website. So until the next video, you guys have a good one and see you later. You have a good night and thanks for, chatting with us.